I just want to ask quickly, you re-broke your arm. Was that just a matter of not waiting long enough after the initial break?
Nah, just after the surgery, it's just like a bit of a clusterfuck, really. Like just things weren't just it was like just a series of um having the surgery over there and then flying back and then cutting me out of the cast too early and then me just going about it the wrong way. So they told me that the bone had never like originally fused and it was inevitable. Like the gap it had to bridge was kind of inevitable. I knew it was like a little bit I knew it was still not the where it should be. And I knew it was like inevitable that it would break again. But I just thought I could beat Bobby Green with an arm tied behind my back. So I kind of just kept pushing through and was just like a little bit quiet on it. Because I was like, man, I'll just knock this fight out of the way and then get it fixed afterwards. So, I took a risk. It didn't play out. So I had to obviously take some time away and do things properly, which I did. So it just took a little bit longer.
Lesson learned there, or can we expect you to jump straight back in next time an
I don't,
opportunity comes up?
how do you say, like, how the are you going to lesson learn and then get back in a cage and have a fight with another cage fighter? Like, you can be as cautious as you possibly want to be cautious. But if you didn't want to break bones, then get a real job because this is not for you.
Fair enough. But you're back now. You've got this fight lined up. I imagine Gamrot would have been close to the top of your list for this Perth card, right?
Oh yeah, heck yeah! Like I like that nice little number next to his name. I couldn't give a flying who it was. If he's got that nice little number next to his name, then I definitely want to fight him. Like you do it for long enough, you come to like a certain level where you just are confident within your own skills against absolutely anyone in the world. So there's no one like you can't have the amount of fights that I've had and been doing it this long, and then you don't want to fight some people. That's just a huge fallacy.
Stylistically, how do you think this one plays out?
Yeah, good. I like it, bro. Like, there's a bit more to it than just striker and grappler. But I feel like the way that I strike, it will be in the tools that I will use in this fight. Be hard for him to close that gap on me, and then closing a gap on me is not in there's going to be some risk involved in that. Like he's going to have to really at some stage of this fight put his consciousness on the line. Like he gets clipped on the way in. There's a high possibility.
There's likely to be some knees coming back the other way.
There'll be some knees coming back. You can take that to the absolute bank. That's plan A. Knee the cob in the face. That's plan A.
Obviously, you've got a couple of the other boys on this card. Do you prefer that when there's kind of a whole crew of you fighting on the one card?
Yeah, I definitely like it. Like in the actual fight, it doesn't make any of a difference. You know what I mean? You once that door locks, you're in there by yourself, brother. No one's helping you but the referee. So in the actual fight, but everything besides the fight, the build up to the fight, the lead up to the fight week, weight cut, and especially the after party, things get a little bit more fun. So everything else besides the fight is yeah, it's way more fun.
One of those fights is Kai against Steve Erceg. I suppose without giving away Kai's game plan, what's Kai's game plan going to be?
Probably punch him in the head uh, with a right hand, brother, which is absolute money, man. I can't. Yeah, I wouldn't know. That's a fight, man. That's a fight. That's the fight I want to see. I feel like that's a fight that everyone will be cheering for. They just want to see. They just want to see both of these boys compete at the higher level. Yeah, I don't want to see either of them lose. In that one.
Obviously, at the top of the card, Izzy Dricus. What what insight can you give us into how Izzy's been? It's obviously been a while since he's fought, and for him, in his terms, it's been ages in terms of inactivity. What insight can you give us into how he's going?
Yeah, like he went away, fixed all those injuries that he was kind of, the niggles he was kind of carrying around. Um, and he's just been like pumping the weights with his coach AB, and he's came back and he's just looking scary, mate. Like I don't even want to spar the bloke anymore. He's hitting hard. He's hitting harder than he's ever been hitting. He's got some kind of new strength and power that I've never. Yeah, he's scary. He's looking scary right now.
Is that something he kind of wouldn't have done prior, like a lot of in his, in I suppose, prior career, like as in weights and that?
I guess he just don't usually have the time to do it, bro. Like he's fighting as a champion 5 times a year. You know, there's just you obviously just don't have the time to put that kind of into lifting weights and doing strength and working on those kind of things. So yeah, just him having that time to go away and to pack on a bit more weight and add a bit more size to his frame has obviously really like positively impact like his performance.
And how do you see that one playing out? Obviously, Dricus is on a
Yeah, oh
pretty
man,
hot streak.
he's just scary right now when he's hitting. Like yeah, like he just wasn't really trying against Strickland, and to see him back now and in the shape he's in at the moment and the way that he's hitting, I'm excited and I'm pretty confident he'll get the job done there against Strickers.
Do you think that extra size kind of lays the platform for another move up to light heavyweight?
He could definitely do it, mate. Like I know he's going to be. He ain't under light heavyweight at the moment. He's still. So yeah, like obviously, like weight cut. They say weight cutting gets a bit harder as you get a bit older, but no, he's I don't know. The world is that man's oyster. You know, he gets a win back against Strickers. We'll see. We'll see what he's got planned.
And just lastly, I got to ask, in the last, I don't know, maybe 18 months or so, you've basically gone from a clean skin in tattoo terms to whatever the opposite of a clean skin is. Was that something you always were looking to do?
Nah, no. Yeah, I just kind of fell into it, mate. Just it just kind of had some time and yeah, like with the double arm break, just had like a lot of time off training, and then I guess it's like anyone that gets tattoos, like you just kind of wanted to get to a look how you want it to look, really. Like I kind of just fell into it. Now I know where it's going. We're definitely not finished, but I know where it's going now, so I can chill for a little bit. I'll have some time. I'll knock some fights out of the way. But yeah, we're well on our way. We're well on our way to a complete bodysuit.
Oh, that's the end goal now, is it?
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I think I will stay off the hands and the neck and the face. Or we'll leave them for last.
And what do they say? They make you I forget the percent they say, they make you 20% tougher or something like that. Are you noticing that?
Oh, definitely, mate. I'm tougher than I've ever been now. Now I look tough. Before I was tough, but now I look tough as well.